Okay, this is our video for theoretical probability. An experiment or a trial could be tossing a coin or rolling a die or spinning a spinner. So experiments, when we talk about those, are the things that we're doing. An outcome is a possible result. So rolling a 5 would be an outcome of rolling a die. And all probability, and this is definitely one that we're going to highlight, probability of an event happening is the number of favorable outcomes over the total possible outcomes. So an example of that says the probability of rolling 4 on a die is 1 out of 6. You know, a die has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. So there's 6 different possibilities, possible outcomes. I could get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, that's that. And rolling a 4, well, a 4 is just one of those things. So it's 1 out of 6. The probability of an event is a number between 0 and 1, so it's always kind of a decimal usually, or a fraction. It can be represented as a fraction, a decimal, or a percentage. So I'm looking at this. I have 4 kind of striped marbles and 3 empty marbles and 3 black marbles. So I'm going to say the probability of getting black. Well, I need the total number of marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the ones that are black are 3. Striped marbles, there's still 10 in there, and I get 4 striped. It says the sample space is a set of all possible outcomes of an event. So all the possible outcomes of picking a marble out of this bag would be a black, a white, or a striped. Those are all the things I could pick. All right, a fair 6-sided die is rolled. This is our example. List the sample space. I usually do it in these curly brackets. The sample space is I could get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6. The probability of rolling a 3, giving your answer as a fraction. Well, that's only one of those things, so 1 out of 3 would be the probability of getting a 3. And I need to write that. Probability of getting a 3 is 1 out of 6. That almost was a mistake, girls. 1 out of 6, because there's 6. The probability of rolling an even number, give your answer as a decimal. So that I'd write probability of even. Well, let's go up here. The 2, the 4, and the 6 are even. So that's 3 out of 6 possibilities. And 3 out of 6 is the same as a half. And I'm asked to give it as a decimal, so I have to remember the decimal of a half is 0.5. And then it says find the probability of rolling a number less than 3. Well, less than 3 doesn't mean 3 is in there. So 1 and 2 are the only things less than 3. So the probability of less than is equal to 2, 1 and 2, out of 6, which is 1/3. Ooh, that's a hard one. 1/3 is 33.3 repeating percent. Yikes, that's a hard one. Maybe don't worry too much about that percent part. This is more important. And those are your questions.